today, because of social media, the kids are so, how do I say this, like advanced into, even though they're not mature.
But they're advanced in areas.
Right, they're seeing things that, we would see when we were like 18.
Yes.
Right? The kids are 13 now.
And technically being able to get involved in it and move it, manipulate it.
And they're not ready for that.
Nah, I'm not.
Right, they're not ready.
I'm not ready. I'll be honest, a friend of mine told me he did a couple of things. He showed me Photoshop. He had me having sex with 2 apes and an Indian. Do you know I believed it?
That's how good it is.
No, honestly, there's 2 reasons, Rick. One, I think I actually that happened on a pill one time. Not real. I don't know, Rick. Something similar. But after watching that video, it appeared to be more upright than it was. Yeah. Jogged my memory.
Just watched Hangover. Did you ever see
you can't love that show.
Remind me, I just had sex with this and that.
Yep.
I mean, Hangover.
Come on.
It's funny at the end. They show all the
It's
things.
a great show. How about on the roof where the bed winds up on the roof?
Yeah.
I love when the bed. You know why I love when the bed rides up on the roof? Because don't lie, you all wish you had enough balls to take that bed up the roof. You know what I mean? First thing I said when they said, "Where's the bed at?" I said, "Well, me, I always wanted to get laid on the roof." Evidently, somebody beat me
How
to
about
it.
when they found them on the roof all sun-painted?
Yeah, red as can be, burnt to death. What a time they were having, though, Rick.
That was a fun.
And all it was a bunch of guys got together to go have a good time, tried to keep it even clean.
Right.
They didn't even want to get in trouble, yet the world fell down on them son of a But that's usually what happens, right?
See, that's a good point, Rocco.
Yep.
If you lie,
Yep.
right, you got a better chance of getting banged up.
So true. If you tell the truth right from the jump, guess what happens? You get banged up. Don't get me wrong. Get banged. Don't ever lie. But if you keep it going down, there's 15 more shots coming, and then they keep coming. But if you tell off the bat, you're good. That's why as soon as somebody ever said to me, I said 6 1/8.
There's the one guy that said
6 1 line.
He kept telling all his buddies and everyone, I'm a doctor. They're like,
Yes.
You're a dentist.
Right, and that's not I hate that.
That guy, from the girl he was going to marry, but then he didn't.
Right.
He said, we're going to go to the vineyards.
Yeah.
Remember
to the vineyards,
that was
yes.
the story?
To the story of the vineyards.
Yeah.
We're going to get wine. You're going to go to the vineyards. I hate when people try to act like that. It's like this too. A friend of mine became a chiropractor. He wanted me. Why didn't you come you didn't come to my graduation when I became a doctor. I said, well, you're a chiropractor.
Right.
And he got mad at me. He said, well, you didn't come through. I got a doctorate. I said, you're a chiropractor. One more time. Let's repeat it. You are a chiropractor. I'm a physician.
Right.
But you know the thing I'm working on for all of us out there that are doctors? I'm going to revolutionize 2021, Ricky. I'm tired of it. Because we're going to prove 2 things. Once, we're going to get it out of commission, but we're going to take the name down. Practicing physician.
2021.
2020, I'm taking it down. Practicing physician. Listen to the name, Rick.
Practicing.
When you go to the hospital, it should say practicing hospital. Does it say practicing LeBron James's contract signing?
No.
Does it say practicing the fly? Well, it does say practice fly. When they're playing, does it say practice playing?
Right.
Does it say practicing financial advisor?
No.
Nobody's coming, Rick.
No.
Well, I went to the hospital and I looked, and every door says practicing physician. They're lined up, and everybody's waiting to go in.
It's a bad use of words.
It's very push. So guess what I'm going to call it?
I'm confused.
We got it.
You're practicing.
We got it. Physicians.
That's it.
And it's in legislation right now. Yeah, we got it, physicians. So it cures don't say nothing, we got it. And then we're going to get and we're going to go with the color blue, red, and white. We're going to go with all of them colors so that we can have it, all the bracelets, like the pink for cancer.
Like
we're going to have
karate belts.
Yes, yeah, boom, 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 boom. And we're going to see where you are, and then people will judge you that way instead of maybe your size. Another thing I was asked to is where should be the legal limit of weight? They're coming at me now with the planes. You know about the 2-seat rule already.
So, meaning if you're too heavy?
Yes.
Okay.
They have a 2-seat rule.
No.
I didn't know that either, Ricky. They always want my board. The 2-seat rule is, I know, and then I'll let it go, but I'm going to talk about the 2-seat rule. The 2-seat rule is if you weigh over and I'm okay with this. If you weigh over 375 pounds, you have to buy 2 seats.
On the airplane?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm okay with that, Rick?
I'm okay with that.
I know you are, Rick. Because even together, we're not that.
It's not fair. You know what I'm saying?
We don't weigh that together.
I pay $400 a ticket.
Yes. I pay for
average weight, and
we're
this guy's
perfect.
400 pounds.
Rick, me and you are not that weight, Rick.
Takes up the whole studio.
Rick, it's not fair, and I'm trying to eat a peanut, and he's trying to rip it out of my hand, Rick, don't lie.
Right.
Just because he can't elbow me, Rock, don't think he ain't gonna steal my peanuts either.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been robbed by many heavy people on a plane. That's the only time I usually get jacked up is on a plane.
Yeah. I think they should not only for the seats, so they're using up more gas.
The bathrooms,
the
too,
weight,
Rick, you gotta
the
put a special bathroom in now. Wide glide. You ever see the things that come down the street, 18 wheels, it says extra wide load? Yeah, we're gonna have shirts now. If you're certain weight, you gotta wear
They would
them.
never do that today.
Well, I'm
It's
trying.
2020.
I'm trying. I'm trying, Rick. I'm sitting on a board. I'm trying to pass everything. A lot of times I'm just passing gas, but I'm really trying to pass a lot of things. What do we got left over there? She's telling me we got to go to ASAP's.
Okay.
I don't know what ASAP's is. That usually means right away.
Yeah.
Right? Or after
Right.
time?
ASAP, yeah.
ASAP.
ASAP.
What does it? Break that word down though. A as in soon as possible. See, a lot of people say S. I'm not going to go too far with this, Rick.
Right.
I think you might get this. Ready? S, suck. Can you
Apple?
Well, you got some good one. Suck. And then that last one should be self-sufficient.
yeah.
Isn't that? That's really what it means.
Yeah.
Rick, I'm not going to get up and either of you. I'll tell you how we take this show out.
Yeah,
Only because see her over there in the corner.
Yeah.
She's moving all cameras around. And
Yeah.
she's bothering my left and right eye. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We'll be back as soon as we can. I'm going to piss, and I think you got to. What did you say you need to do? Call who?
I gotta make a quick phone call.
All right, he's got to make a quick phone call. I'm going to piss, and then we're going to talk to the person who's throwing popcorn at his son. We'll be back very shortly, and if not, come and get us.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, nobody panic. We and Rick just walked outside and we can't believe it either. But there really is a spaceship above our actual newscasting building. Don't be nervous. I'm promising you an alien's going to come out and give us a perfect condom. I don't even know why I just said that, Rick.
You got me coming in with a half a cup of coffee that they microwaved up.
It's fine,
Where's Rick
dude.
at? I'm all by myself in here. It's just a crazy feeling right now. It's just supposed to be legislative. What am I supposed to have on the desk? There's nothing on the desk.
Whatever.
All right. And she's telling all, there's a lot of people, I'll tell you, there's a lot of, where is Rick?
Yeah, come on in.
Rick,
Hey, I'm right here. Come on.
Rick,
Come on, Rock,
you know,
come on.
why'd you get,
I brought Rock with me.
Rocky, how are you, Rock? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, good to see you.
Right, just slide in.
Middle from
Yeah,
Rick.
come on in. Come
Get
in
the
here.
middle, Rock.
Get in.
I know what he's doing. I think this is about the testing I'm doing on the youth today.
The reason
had
I
a real
brought-
one.
The reason I brought him in, we were talking about kids.
Yes.
And Rock's a big, what they call today, gamer.
Gamer.
The video games.
A lot of my clients are
Yeah,
gamers.
because
A lot of my clients.
the reason I brought him in, and I think we should talk a little bit about it, is the amount of time these kids spend on the device. It does a lot of different
Yes, it does.
things.
Yeah, well, that's what we're studying. That's why we've been talking to Rock.
Not
Rock's
always
not
good.
here. Yeah, no, Rock's not only here for the show, but Rock's here for a study we've been doing. Rock takes part in something. Rock, how many hours would you say is normal for a kid your age to be on these programs?
I mean, no more than like 5.
Okay, so 5. How much do you stay on there? How long you been on the games at night?
Maybe like 3 hours.
Okay, so that's not that bad. Now, as my study, I've been having you on for about 10 hours now, right? You having a little hard time sleeping?
Yeah, kind of.
You getting fatigued in the day?
Yeah.
And a weird question, Rock, a weird question. Your knees hurt? That's about all I need right now, Rock. I'll call you back soon. Ricky brought in, thank you, Rock. Rock, thank you again, Rock. The honesty, and I'll be honest, it's hard to get a kid right now to do this stuff and stay up. It's like, I had to pay him a lot of money behind Rick's back. Rick, this is my fault. I know you know now. I know Kelly told you. But I
was
actually...
wondering where he's getting all his money
Well,
from.
I-
He said,
well-
"Cutting lawns."
But that was going to work for a while until I handed you that 1,000. You know, well, it was a big lawn, Rick. You should have saw the size of it. Honest to God, we did. We did the whole friggin' front of my house, and well, that's actually giving away. I have a big home. No, I don't, Rick. Everything I have is big because I'm small.
Right.
Ricky, not everything I have. Rick.
Right.
6 1/8. Rick, I want to correct myself before. I said 6.5 inches. Right away, I'll get. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to get phone calls,
Right.
especially from ex-wives.
Right.
It's 6 in the one line, which is an 1/8.
Or 16.
Well, it's not that, it's the whole line. That's half the line, Rick. Right away. It's, see what I mean? It's 5'3" and a half. Give me the half. Ricky, I know you got 6 foot. You can give away an inch or two. Both places. I peed with him. But what we did with Rock is we're starting to pay him the money for this. It's all good, Ricky.
Yeah.
He stays up, and then he does is he contacts me as soon as something's wrong. But now your son has been staying up and playing on the computer and doing more than just that. He actually does programming and all. So he's even into it more. He's moving the game, guys, see if he can shoot better this way, if he can grab higher, who can jump. Great stuff going on there, Rick. But by pushing him into 4 hours to 7 hours, the third weekend, Rick, he calls me. Doc, why are my knees hurting? Rick, I'll be honest with you. Most people even say to me, psychiatrists mostly, because they can never feel certain shit. They always say to me this, why is his knees hurting?
Right.
Because they don't, look at the way I'm sitting, Rick. Sit like that for 12 hours. Your knee this is like this, your P&L's like this. I'm a doctor, Ricky.
Right. And
When
then
you get
stand
then
up.
you stand and go. So then that's the first. Loses sleep. Why? Because this is all he's doing. And like, look, he's twitching. He tells you. He says, "Don't tell my father."
Do that again.
It almost looks like I got something we used to have before I took it, eh? It was a pill called the PP1. Absolutely. Thank God for that pill, because when I was 27, I was doing that a lot. But listen to me. He called me up and he said that to me. And I said, all right, now, let's start to downsize it. As soon as we start coming back down off the game, we got back down. I think he said 3 hours was common. That's what he likes. He's back. You don't see any differences? But you were worried for 2-3 weeks.
I was. But the thing is, 3 hours is probably, in today's world, not a lot.
No!
And it's not going to have a bad effect on you.
Not 3 hours. Some of the games are 3 hours.
Yeah, some of the things are actually good. They have this game called Minecraft.
I like
you heard
that.
of it?
Yes, and I like the spelling games too.
Yeah, you can build things with this. And
That's
Rocco,
it, yeah.
I've noticed-
Engineering.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and he even said, "Oh, maybe I'll be an engineer or a draft."
That would work. See,
architect.
now there's where there's a big plus to it.
Right.
But you got to remember, behind every successful man is a successful woman. Behind every plus is a negative.
Hey, right.
Battery don't operate without a negative.
That's true.
Battery don't operate without a positive. So we got to figure out what the negatives
So
are.
the negative is you have to put
Need
parameters. You
Yes.
have to control it, right? You
Well, like we
can't-
did.
You can't just spend all day on that device.
There's a lot more things, especially at that age. There's so much more to do. There should
Right.
be
Well, we
porn.
talked the last episode. You had to get outside.
You gotta get outside. You gotta look at
outside.
girls. You gotta find the magazines.
Right.
Look at the Playboy magazine. Go find yours.
Right.
Give them stuff that's
Yeah.
back Marilyn Monroe was on it.
Yeah.
Woo! When you opened up that cover, were you happy? The pages didn't come apart. Imagine when your friend gave you a book.
Yeah. Did we talk about that?
No, you wanted to though, because I know a couple
talking
books
about
from Eddie Meister.
You'll hear me use many different names and many parables and many different phrases. In names, do I really know these people? Well, basically not. I enjoy using their names because to me they're ridiculous.
We had a club, myself, my brother, and Kevin Daly, old buddy from back in Memphis. There's three of us, and we had the magazines, right?
That was so much
The
fun.
magazines, and we didn't know where the hell are we going to keep these things.
Yeah. You gotta hide them from your mother and father.
We had the greatest idea. We found an old little briefcase that my stepfather wasn't using.
Right.
We kept them in there, and we kept them on the roof.
Yep.
Now listen, this is a great story. We kept them on the roof.
That's so cool.
So probably after about, I don't know, a year,
Yeah.
my mother gets a call from the neighbor next door.
You gotta be. Yeah.
Shirley Bowl.
Listen to her name. Wait, say that name again.
Shirley Bowl.
You right away know she's a pain in my.
Rose?
Yeah.
Rose, there's something on your roof.
Yeah. Ruin the party.
My mom grabbed a ladder,
Right.
looked up and saw that and made me go get it.
You did have a chance to drop the evidence, though. Did you
Well-
leave it inside?
No, it wasn't that bad. We didn't get in too much trouble.
Right.
Ricky!
Yeah.
I said, Mom, it's
That's all it
it was wasn't
It's
that
nothing.
bad. It
It's
wasn't
nothing.
that bad.
She knows it's part of LIFA, Ricky. That's all it is the kids going in.
But we talked about this.
Boobies!